What is going on, cast and crew? Welcome back to Tyler's Theater. So today we are talking about Punisher One Last Kill, a TV special. It is one episode. It's basically a show with one episode, I guess. I don't know. Um, my first issue with it is that it's only one episode. I wanted more. It was fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. Um, Before I go into this video, though, I'm going to try my best to avoid spoilers. I'm not going to really go into like details. I am going to kind of touch on basically what it is about and the plot. Um, so spoiler free, that is good, but just be warned. Now, to start this off, the tone is very intense, very brutal. The show starts off with a discretion, mature audience. So the minute I saw that in the beginning, I looked over, because I was watching with my mom, and I looked over at my mom, and she's a big Punisher fan. I was like, rated R. One episode, they're going to feel like they need to put everything in this episode. I wonder how much they're going to push this, how heavy they're going to go. And right from the beginning, something happens with a character, and it's just one of those where you're like, man, I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And so, you see the scene, you kind of see where it's going, and in your head, you're telling yourself, you're just like, this is gonna suck, dude. And for me, it was kind of a sensitive scene. Those of you who've been watching know what I'm talking about, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And the scene happens, and I was just like, damn. They went there. It's starting the show off with intensity. It's telling you exactly what you're getting. And so I do respect them for that, not having a filter or a wall to kind of hold them back, feeling like, yeah, this is the Punisher. We need to be serious right now. And so I respect them for that. And also, screw you, show, for doing that to me. Basically, it then cuts to Punisher, and apparently he's killed a mob family. He's on the news. He's kind of walking around. He's in a very sketchy area of New York. A lot of crime going on, and he is screwed up in the head. He's got PTSD, his family, he's seeing people. A character does make a cameo in this as one of his PTSD visions, and he's really having a hard time. And you know what's funny about him is every time I see Punisher, I'm like, okay, maybe he's gotten better, right? Like, it seems like every time we show him, it's almost like they're trying to develop his character and grow his character, but then, like, it cuts, and then we come back to, like, this show, and he's, like, right back to square one. And so the first impression I had when I saw it, I was like, man, this guy, he has no character development, like, at all. And then I was telling myself, I'm like, well, this show really focuses on what trauma does to somebody, like real trauma, and how it can affect someone for the rest of their life. And honestly, sometimes there's really no healing from it. Like, it almost defines you in a way, and it just shapes you. And I told myself, I'm like, you know what? That's the character. He's not gonna be okay, like, ever. And that's his drive. This story centers around the fact of him really being an anti-hero. Anti being the word. There's crime going on around him, and he is just walking through, his hood is on, does not care, like, at all. Like, he's so inflicted in his own issues. Like, he doesn't really have the mind to see what's going on around him. More on that later, because there is a progression towards the end of this show. There's a scene. He's at his daughter's grave. I'll do a little spoiler, but I'll stop there. And it's so heavy and it's so intense. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, my hair on my arm was sticking up. I was eating, and I stopped eating because I was just so, like, intense in this moment. And Jon Bernthal, dude, acting is, he gets better every time I see him. Like, he's really, really into this character. He's so good at it. He gets it. So props to him for that. The mob family that he killed, a family member of theirs comes to him and is like, my family was taken. And at first, I'm going to be honest, the way she was saying it, I thought she was going to hire him to take out somebody who killed the family. We find out that it's Frank. Frank is the killer. And I was like, okay, I did not see that coming. So she's basically like, I'm going to rain hell on your life. And so a big fight breaks out in his apartment. I don't know if they were like her mob gangsters. It kind of felt like it was just random thugs, to be honest. But there's a big shootout scene, really cool shots. It's gory. If you're a Punisher fan, you're going to like it. Lots of fighting, lots of action, lots of guns, lots of blood, everything. And as we move towards the end, he is then faced with a decision to go after the lady or save somebody who needs it. And he starts going after the lady, and then he hears his daughter's voice calling from the other side to basically help a character. And he does that. He goes and he saves them. There's a little girl that reminds him of his daughter. And so, as I kind of touched on earlier, he has no character progression until this moment. It's almost like, okay, he's understanding now. I want to help people. He's still confused about it, but he is going to live with his trauma and he's accepting it, and he realizes that I don't want anyone else to go through that, in a way. Very Batman-y, vigilante, crime-fighting mindset. And he takes the step into that. And as the end goes on, he suits up in the Punisher suit, and it's awesome looking. He looks really cool by the end of the episode. Totally Punisher, bro. I was watching, I'm like, this is the Punisher. And he kills a character at the very end who you really want to die. So that was really, really satisfying. And it basically ends from there. So it was fun. If you're a Punisher fan, I say watch it. If you're a Marvel fan, watch it. If you're a Marvel fan over the age of 13, watch it. If you're a Marvel fan under 13, don't watch it. But good. You know, first project where I was like, you know what, Marvel, they understood a character and they gave us exactly what we wanted, you know, in a short, small little episode. So I applaud them for that. It is funny because it seems like all of Marvel's characters right now, that they're putting all their eggs in one basket, are the dark tone characters. Deadpool, Wolverine, Daredevil, Bullseye, Punisher. Doctor Doom is now the face of Avengers. He's the bad guy. Yeah, you have like the good characters like Spider-Man. Well, based on the new Spider-Man trailer, he may be taking a dark turn. We'll see later. But yeah, really good. Let me know what you guys think. Comment that down below. Like and share this video. That's going to be a wrap on today. I'm looking forward to more projects like this. I'm kind of sad that it's over. But I'm looking forward to Doomsday. So, cast and crew, that is going to be a wrap. And I will see you guys in the next video.